What's good, everybody, man? We are finally back on our day,
On a day,
our
man.
regular day,
You know what
bro.
I'm
We are
saying?
finally back, man. What's up, everybody? Support Check Gaming, episode 42 of the Plus on Block podcast, man. It's
Yes,
kind of
sir.
good to be back on Tuesday, man. Everything felt kind of normal. We
Yeah,
back, yeah, we kind of back to where we used to be,
everything is
man.
back in this place, man. You know what I'm saying?
Everything,
The
all the
world is,
stars have a line.
yeah,
You know, my man Thanos just snapped his fingers. You know what I'm
right.
saying? We out here. We living good. We living good, man.
The, the world is
Definitely
alive
have.
again, bro.
Yeah, we
Let's go.
definitely have some stuff to talk about today. It's been a lot going on in the past couple of weeks. We wasn't on last week, so we definitely have a ton
Yeah.
of stuff to talk about. But first and foremost, man, I got my man Dre, my Jamaican brother from the East Coast.
Oh,
What's
boy.
good, man?
Was good. Was good, man. Once again, yeah, it's good to be back on that Tuesday, bro. It's been a few weeks, and hopefully it'll be like this, continue going forward. But yeah, man, it's good to be back. On this fighting game thing. I ain't gonna front. Fighting game topic. It's a lot of stuff to talk about, but I got a war had a boy occupied, man. So
Yeah, I'm
thank
already
thank
know,
thank thank
man.
God for my boy Chuck, you know what I'm saying? He be doing the research, and he let us all
Mhm.
know what's going on. So
Yeah, man. I mean, shit, I was like that last. Why you think we had no show last week, bro? I was
Oh
in it,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
I,
That
I
he
was
didn't say
in deep.
I trying to finish God of War, bro. I ain't
I was in deep last week. Like, bro, I don't want to stop, man. I don't
yeah.
want to stop. But
Man. But
so
yeah,
yeah,
man,
so it's
let's
definitely gonna be a fun show. But let's get these winners out the way because there was some tournaments over the weekend. I
Hey,
was a little
word
busy.
there? Hey, I
Yeah,
think we
bro.
was
I
chopping
was
them
like,
up.
God damn, you know what I'm
I
saying? I
think
mean,
we
I
was
was
like
a little busy,
yeah.
with Infinity
We
Wars
we was
and
in the Norse mythology, bro. We wasn't paying attention to nothing else,
yeah, I
man.
don't know. Yeah, I didn't know what was going on, man. But
Yeah.
there was a couple of tournaments. So we'll start with the Game Over 2008 over there in Dominican Republic.
Right, right.
So Chris Tatarian
Oh
won
yeah,
a
I saw
tournament
that
with
joint. I'm like, oh
Ken.
shit.
I mean, all that man be crying about Ken, man. He finally won something,
He
bro.
finally
So
won something, bro.
big shout out to him, dude. He beating Cabo, who is a strong player. So that's pretty huge, man. In my
Right.
opinion.
You know what this seemed like to me, bro? Like I don't watch really sports like that, but every time it happened in basketball, even what I'm saying, when there's a certain person that be trash on a team, bro, and they don't do that well, what I'm saying, in the main place they play or their hometown or wherever they stuff, but then they
Mhm.
go to like Nova Scotia and shit and play it on, what I'm saying, a trash team
It
and
was
win shit and win, what I'm saying? Like they trash everywhere else, bro, but they go to this one specific, where nobody even cares about it. Not saying nobody cares about DR, you know what I'm saying, but I'm just saying like it seemed like he just went all the way out there because he hadn't been winning nothing over here. So you know what I'm saying, but he
I
went
mean,
over.
but what's good, Wavy? What's good, Fame? Fame, you
But
tripping, bro.
but
Stop hating on my team, bro. No, but I definitely, I see where you're going with.
but he went there and,
But
and
but
won
the but the
something.
DR is strong, though, bro. The
Yeah,
DR is
that's
very
right.
strong.
Yeah, they are. You know what I'm saying?
It's very strong. So he did win over Kava, like I said, who's a strong player. Brolinho, Jackery, Louis Main 20, Minna RD, Justin Wong, and K Brad. That's the top eight. That was a pretty strong.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, Injustice 2. Gross took that over Oscar Broly. Dragon Ball Fighters. Lungster took that over DR Gross. My man Sonics, not Sonic Fox, but just Sonics took
Sonics. Oh shit.
Super Smash Brothers 4 over there, man. So yeah, so Smash is still going strong. And then we gotta
Of
get some
course.
Tekken love, man. Tekken had they on their world tour right now, of course. And the Korean Masters, it was a tournament over the weekend, and my man JDC, back
Of,
on top
of
with my man
course.
Dragonoff. You know what I'm saying? Using that beast ass character. That character is kind of OP, fam. It seemed like everybody used that motherfucker, bro. Like just like Dragonoff, Devil Jin, and those are like the two most popular characters right there. So big shout outs to
Shit.
him, man. But yeah, so that's pretty much all we got with the tournaments. There's not much to talk about that. But let's get into my girl Falk, the blonde chick with the stick. She came out last week, and
She blind and she blind, bruh.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So she came out last week, man, and I will say this. I'll go first on this one.
Yeah, definitely. Go ahead, bruh.
She she is not perfect by a long stretch, man. She's definitely not. I'm not gonna sit here and pump her up more than what she is. She has a lot of faults, but I think she has some pros too. I'll start with the bad, not going to the good. I think the bad, the main thing I see from me playing her and just like watching is it's hard for her to open up people.
Right.
You know, it's definitely I'm really seeing that, man, because like her gameplay is not really Street Fighter Five. You know, she's not a rush down character, and a lot of people are trying to play her as a rush down character. That's kind of not what she is. You know, she has a terrible dash. You know, her back dash is not that good either. You know,
Yeah.
I think her buttons are decent, but they could be better. Her fireball game is a little wonky, in my
Weak,
opinion.
weak, bruh. I mean,
Yeah, it's definitely pretty weak, man. This man famous but that's what she is, bro. That's what
that's
she
a
is.
fact, bruh.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Like I'm kind of like I think I'm kind of stuck in the middle of Falk, man. I think her damage output, like if she touch you, she can hurt you, bro. Like she
Yep,
does
yeah,
chunks. You know, like her combos does chunks of damage when she touches you. You know, but the problem is it's hard for her, like I said, to get in. It's very hard, dude. You know, and on knockdown, I think she's pretty good. You know, she has the forward heavy punch with the crush counter. You know, a lot of people like the quick ride. I think another thing I like about her is her anti-air game is very strong.
yep, yep.
It's very strong. You really can't jump in on her like that. You know, you
No,
know, for real. You know, it's I think it's because I know she's kind of similar to Ed or whatever, but I think her upper is way better. You know, is way better, especially the meter and the meterless one. And they're both good. You know, so
right.
I'm feeling that aspect of her, but I don't know why they made her with the same inputs as Ed. I get that they're both clones. I get that, man, but I feel like that's like my biggest issue. Like, why did you make her like that? I don't understand that mindset, you know, especially what you want her to do. You know, you kind of like you dumbed her down where she could have been more of a technical character per
Yeah,
se. You know what I'm saying? It's like you having, you know, the Ed motions with the two punches for a move and the two kicks for a move. I don't really know if that was a good idea. You know, so like I said, I think she has a lot of things that more than likely will get buffed because you know that's Street Fighter Five in a nutshell. You know you know she's going to get buffed eventually, but I don't know what they could do to kind of like push her up in the in the tier list because I the whole holding the button thing, I just I don't like that.
yeah,
I just don't. I mean, and this is like my opinion, you know, this from my experience with the character because we're gonna talk about something later, bro. That was just literally irritating me, man. You know, I almost made a video on this, but I'm like, I'm gonna save it, man, because definitely want to talk about it with you. But what's your thoughts on Falke, man? This from you know, I know you've been on God of War, but this the time that
yeah.
you played with. I know you did
I
her
play,
trials
yeah,
too.
yeah. I play. Yeah, I did try. I played with her a little bit. I agree with a lot of stuff you say. Yeah, she does have a lot of weaknesses, man. I I've said this. I've never seen a character release and get such universal like hate, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Not even hate. It's just universally disappointed like, from like everybody. Like yo, damn, Capcom. Like this is like the worst design character. You know what I'm saying? Um, so far, and I hate the fact that yeah, you charge your fireball and it's a big ass indication that you know what I'm saying, oh yeah, they got a fireball stored or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Even
Mhm.
though there are three different ways to use it, still they're gonna see that the shit is coming, you know what I'm saying? Regardless. When you jump, they're
Yeah,
just gonna block. If you throw out a fire and even the fireball, the fact that she can crouch on the fireballs and hit, you gotta pretty much do that right away because if you take too long, the motion to go on the ground is not that fast, right?
it's really not, bro.
It's not
It's
that
actually
fast,
pretty.
bro. So she probably a lot of times she get hit while she trying to crowd. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, that
Mhm.
kind of sucks. Unless she full screen where she completely see coming and she can duck right away. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
it's pretty bad. Like I was playing and I keep thinking, yo, her staff. I'm doing fierce, and I for some reason I just keep thinking, yo, why isn't this shit going farther? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why is this range so short, bro? Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it kind of is. Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. And she that's supposed to extend her range, and it seemed like it doesn't really help much. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
Unless you do the forward heavy one, where she like pushes the cane. You know what I'm saying? Forward, but
Yeah.
just a regular standing fierce.
The overhead, right? Is that the
Get over.
overhead?
I think yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
the
overhead
overhead.
one. It goes nowhere, man. I'm like, what the frick, man? Like, it's crazy. And as Wavy said, Cammy's a clone also, bro. And she's, you know what I'm saying? She top five in the game. DiCaprio was a clone.
Top
You know what
five.
I'm
She
saying?
top two, bro. Like,
Well, that too.
let's
Yeah,
just
top
keep.
two. That's a fact.
Let's keep it real. Yeah, but yeah, I
DiCaprio
hear
was a
what you're
clone,
saying.
and she looked a lot like she like Cammy, but her buttons was completely different from Cammy. You know what I'm saying? From Street
Hmm.
Fighter 4.
Yeah, that's
There,
true.
there was no excuse why her and Ed got the same inputs, bro. They're not
That's
like
so stupid.
they're not even related or nothing. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they really like dropped
They
the
don't-
ball with that one.
yeah,
I
I understand
really
if they
this
were
is
like they were like twins or something, like, you know what I'm saying? They're related somewhere, brother and
mhm.
sister or some shit. But they had no reason to make both of them their buttons input. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of crazy because I was thinking if they were gonna do this again with her, to have it just a button input or just have Ed do it. And it's like the button only, man, is not. I'm not feeling it for her. This one when Ed came out for some reason, Ed's fucker. Ed was a rush down dude, like he's in your face. You know what I'm saying? For her, she's supposed to be more defensive, and so the button's the only thing. Like I don't think it works that well for her, man. And I used to, she do a lot of damage when she get a combo in, man. But a lot of her moves are so damn unsafe and shit.
And slow.
And stupid slow.
So slow,
Her freaking
bro.
jump medium, the down medium where you do the head stomp. You know what I'm saying? You can anti-air out of that. Once you do the stomp and she's coming back, you can anti-air out of that. So it's like,
Mhm.
it's kind of not that great either. You know what I'm saying? Her V triggers, her V
Oh
trigger one
man,
is cool. Her V trigger two is cool. Like both of her V triggers are good. And I think V trigger two might be better than one, but I haven't used it to find out only because that activation is ridiculous, bro.
bro,
And
that
if you don't,
activation
and
is
if
awful. Like,
that shit takes a year and a day, bro. If you do that shit raw, that shit takes a year and a day, and you're
I
getting
think,
bodied, bro. You
yeah,
have to
I
confirm
think,
that.
I forget. I don't think it was Vest, but I think it was the other guy that was on. I think he says like -40 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. It's
That's
crazy, bro.
insane.
Like if you,
-40 for
un-
activation?
man,
What?
that's ridiculous, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That doesn't even make any sense, man. Like, why did you guys make it like that? I don't
You have to confirm into Vichiga too. If you just do that raw, you're gonna get bodied heavy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? They're cool, and I like you know what I'm saying? So they're cool. So, but I haven't used Vichiga 2 enough, you know what I'm saying? A kid Ludus, you say Vichiga on his way better. You're probably right, bro. I haven't used
It
Vichiga
is.
2.
I think V Trigger 2 is good,
I think
but
it's
like you
good.
said, you can't get into the
You
motherfucker because
can't do it, bro.
it's so
Like,
hard to activate. You can't just raw activate that.
and that
That's
shit,
like the only V Trigger in the game you can't raw activate.
you
That's
can't, like,
crazy.
it's crazy. Though, 'cause, like,
That doesn't
yo,
even make any sense.
fam, she gotta do a freaking. She gotta hit you, do a tilt world, bro. Then do the freaking thunder, freaking Thundercats, thunder whole shit, and shoot
My
the
man,
beam.
you
Yeah,
calling it
she
line
gotta
up,
do.
man?
Yeah,
Oh
she gotta
Lord.
do the beam up in the sky and shit. Like, yo, what
Oh
that shit takes
man, yeah,
forever, bro. Like,
it's
that's
definitely it
like,
sucks, bro. Because I think V Trigger 2 opens up her combo potential way
yeah,
more
cause
than V
she
Trigger
get more
1.
moves with it. You know what I'm saying? She get
Yeah,
that trick, the overhead thing when the up. So it's like, damn. I saw a
man.
CN going in, bro, and it's like, yo, that man was calling out everything about her, bro. I'm like, damn. Freaking
Oh yeah,
the fact that her stick can get kind of hit, bro. And the stick,
yeah. That's like that.
her stick can get kind of hit, my man. Like her stick got a hitbox for him to kind of hit, bro.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's
That's kind of
crazy,
crazy
bro.
when like people like Monat doesn't have it. Or I mean that I like I said I don't know. Like maybe they was just trying to get Falke out the way because they was working on Cody, bro. I think they was putting
I
a
think they
lot of
were,
work
bro.
on Cody
They get these three. I
and
think she was
these
rushed.
last
Yeah,
three characters because for her to come out like this, it just it's mind boggling. A lot of people was waiting for Falk, bro. Like Falke, when we seen that trailer at PSX, it was like, who the fuck is that? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, Falke, who is that? You know, and then once we started to find out information, like, oh man, she's another vessel for that was supposed to be for Bison.
Right.
I'm like, oh man, she got the stick. And then we even talked about like, man, what's her gameplay gonna be like, man? Because she got the stick, you know, and it could be all kind of things. I'm like, man, she's gonna have a fireball. I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, it's damn, that's crazy that you know this low key, you know, might be like the worst character in Street Fighter Five.
That's what
Just from like I'll say from like a reveal standpoint because we don't know what the future holds for Falke, man. Like I said, we're gonna talk about this later in the show because as of right now, yeah, there's not really a lot of tech out for her. I see people like Major Boy killing, Punko killing. You know what I'm saying? Like these people are killing with her own line. So yeah, she has a lot of faults, but let's just see. Let's let it pan out for a little bit. You know, I think initial impressions. You know, like I think I played was it Saturday or Sunday? I think I played like a cool maybe 20 matches or so with her. And I was just like, yeah, I could kind of see what's going on here. But like you know, but she like I said, I think she's so neutral based. That's kind of who she is, man. Like poke here, poke there. That's what she is, man. I guess I don't.
That's what it is, bro.
Yeah, because like I said, her being a rushdown character, that's just not what it is. And I think that's why a lot of people are falling in line with that.
Yeah,
and they're getting destroyed.
Yeah, she's not a rushdown at all. She's defensive, bro. That's why they said like she's supposed to be the head is the rushdown character. She's supposed to be the more defensive and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's why she.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So if people playing a rushdown, like in the corner, she might, you know, she probably
in the corner she can get you. Like I said, even on knockdown, she's pretty good or when she knocks you with the Oki or whatever. But like I said, like her fireballs are so bad. Like, like I can't get over the fact that how like her air fireball is her only good one. Nothing. All the other ones are garbage.
Yeah,
it's just garbage. It's straight up, bro. Just straight trash. You know,
and it's not like a Kuma like where you can jump back or forth and do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just once you up there, you know, just let it go, and that's it. It's just at a jump range you can do it, which is kind of like it limits her.
Yeah, but I don't even mind that. But I'm like for like her standing one, like on the ground. I wish it was just a regular projectile. Like, why does it have to be that?
That's what I thought. That's why I'm like, why is it? It doesn't make no sense, bro.
It makes no sense to have it like that.
In the air, you can shoot a regular projectile. You're prone in the ground. You can shoot a sniper shot, but standing up, your shit goes nowhere. It's a shotgun, bro.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Came up with that idea?
That's the dumbest shit ever. You should have just shotgun standing up with a sniper rifle. It's a sniper rifle everywhere else, but that shit don't make no sense, fam.
Yeah, that's all. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I just don't think they really cared about this character. No, that's what you get when you play with her. You know, for you know a good amount of time. It's like I don't think they gave a fuck about Falke, bro.
I don't think they do.
I mean, I think that's it. They seen Sakura. You know. Everybody wanted her. Blanca, that's Ono boy, so they had to make him good. And people saying Blanca is weak is just ridiculous. Blanca is not weak, bro. He's not bottom tier at all. That's insane to even think that. You feel me? And then they looked at her as like, well, you know, it's like,
we can fix her later. You know,
exactly, bro. That we'll fix her later. That's what we're gonna do. You know, we're gonna put her on the back burner. Let's focus on Cody. We can't fuck up Cody, you know, because Cody is gonna. That's one of the characters that's gonna bring people back.
You don't understand how Cody, bro. I'm so hyped for Cody, man. I mean, if they fuck up Cody, bro.
I'm saying, bro, like that's the thing, though. If you really think about, like, Cody is one of the staples of this season. They want people to come back and play the game. You know, so it was like, man, fuck Falke, bro. Falke is low key irrelevant in this whole DLC. Man, you know, because and then we got to see what they do with G too.
I feel like
he might be on the back burner because of Sagat,
like
so you never know.
you know what's crazy? Because I feel like G might be a beast, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. Because only because these are the last three characters. You know what I'm saying? We already
Yeah.
know Cody, Sagat. You know what I'm saying? They have to be fucking beasts, bro. And I think, especially if the rumors are true of who G is, I think they're gonna make him at least a decent character. But Falk really got the shitty end of the stick, man. No pun intended. Like, once again, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but so it's like,
That's
yo,
a
yeah,
good one, by the way. That's a good one.
I know. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? So they got Sakura out of the way, and even her was kind of like, reception wise, they was happy for her, but she was weak. Blanca, once you said that's his boy, he's gonna be in the game regardless. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he's gonna be in there. I mean,
And
man,
then
man,
and then
carrying out
Falk
like a damn
comes
dog for
out
kids.
and is like, well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? She kind of like a no name, and we're just
She's
gonna.
literally a no
She
name. Like
literally a no name. You know what I'm saying?
she's literally like like I said, she's pretty much she's really like Ed. I mean, to
Yeah.
that extent, like, well, we don't have to
and and,
worry about Ed
and
like that,
at
man.
least with Ed was established back in Street Fighter 4. You know what I'm saying? At
Mm-hmm.
least with him, he had like a good backstory coming from Street Fighter 4. She just, you know what I'm saying? She just
They copy and paste, bro.
she
Just
just
keep it
copy.
real. It's copy and paste. Oh, it's
And,
another vessel.
and side note, real quick. Side note, I want to say, because I said this in the chat. Yo, am I the only one tripping that say, yo, Falk's story is kind of weird and like it made Bison seem like a pervert, bro? Because this is a little girl having nightmares of scary dude chasing her, man, and this nigga face is like, oh, come here or whatever, I'm gonna get you, some shit like that.
Mhm.
It seemed perverted, bro. I just felt it was weird. I just want to say that. But yeah, she just came out of nowhere, and then they just like, okay, yeah, we're just gonna fix her later. Hope probably. You know what I'm saying? But we got to focus on Cody, G, and Sagat. So Capcom, if y'all gonna fuck up this character this bad, y'all better make Cody a beast, Sagat a beast,
Yeah,
freaking G. I'm Savage, and we'll see how it goes, man. But for
we
now,
definitely
Falk,
gonna see how it goes. But yeah,
right now,
Cody. Yeah,
Falk is a no for me, dog. You know what I'm saying?
you know what, man? Like I like I said, I'm not because I actually, in my personal opinion, I think the character is like her design, not like really like her play style, but I like her design. So
Man,
I'm still
listen,
gonna play with the character, bro. The
I
tech,
might.
like I said, once the tech start coming out, bro, a lot of people didn't put in no time with this character, fam.
That's true.
I'm being dead. Like I said, we're gonna talk about that
And
later.
this is
So a lot of people put a
yes,
lot of time with this character.
and that's another thing, bro. Yeah, thank EJ. You know what I'm saying? Freaking who said it? Demi Akil. Like, Demi said, yo, Capcom, what's your obsession with these blonde characters? Be like, these white blonde characters. Be like, what is the obsession with
Everywhere,
this shit?
bro.
Like, I
Everywhere,
don't
bro.
understand this shit. Like, yo, can we get some? There's a lot of different more hair colors out here, fam. Like, can we just, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, fam. It's
Can we, yo,
blonde,
bro,
and go home, bro.
can, that shit crazy. I'm like, what the
It's
hell is
everywhere. It's
everybody's freaking
everywhere.
blonde, bro? Like,
It's
what is going
everywhere,
on
bro.
here? You know what I'm saying? This shit just annoying, bro. Like,
I mean, they even made Manat white, bro. Like
they
that's
made
what
me
it was
not
called.
white,
Like
bro.
she's straight white, bro.
The one character that's supposed to be black, or not even black, but she what's my nationality? She like
I don't know. I think she's like Egyptian or something,
Egyptian or
maybe.
some shit. You know what I'm
Maybe
saying?
something like
They just couldn't help themselves but to put on freaking white face and that shit. You know what I'm saying?
that. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Fight
So
her
I
out.
mean, yeah, I don't
Help
know
me.
about that,
They
man.
did it
But
with they
yeah,
did it with Barrog. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know
they
You
gave
know
it with
where
Sammy Sosa, bro.
yeah, they gave us Simon Sosa, man, with Raw, brother. So they just can't help themselves, bro. Yo, get some black characters in here, man. Barrog, except for not just Barrog, bro. Like you know what I'm saying?
Is
Let's get us
Barak
some.
the only black guy in the game,
He's the only
or am I
black guy in the
tripping?
game, bro.
Wow.
Yeah. Can we get like a black female
Wow.
character though? At least a black like fighter or some shit. Like that
Damn,
would be
he's
dope.
really only black. Wow, that's
The only
crazy.
black character, bro.
That's crazy, bro. I didn't even think about
And what is the stereotype? He's an angry black man, bro.
that.
So it's
Yeah,
like,
Mike Tyson. He's pretty much
yeah,
Mike
Mike
Tyson,
Tyson,
bro.
bro. So it's like, god damn, bro, Capcom, man, switch it
All
up,
right, man.
please. But anyway, yeah,
So
it's enough.
so
I
let's
don't want
move
to
on,
rant.
man. Let's move on to the next topic. So E League, the Challenger, has been on for about 2 weeks now. It comes on every Friday at 8 p.m. Was it 8 p.m. Pacific time, 11 p.m. Eastern time on TBS or Twitch. whatever. And it's pretty much the competition to try to get into the actual E League Invitational. Now, I know my man Dre said he haven't really been paying attention, so I'm a roll with this one. This show is it's not great, but it's not trash either, bro. It's like okay. So pretty much what they do per episode is they have like a some type of challenge or whatever. Like the first episodes where they had to run through um the arcade edition for Street Fighter, I think Street Fighter 2, I believe. And but they was playing like in the mirror. So everything was like backwards or whatever. And whoever had the fastest time was kind of immune from elimination. And then, then the winner of the challenge picks the guy they want to go into elimination. And then that person could pick who they want to play per se. So my man JB won the first competition. Then he puts Rob TV, who was a YouTube personality, pretty good player too,
Yeah.
into the first elimination. And then he picked my man LTG, of course. So then the elimination is pretty much like a first to five.
Right.
And that's who they determine who's going to stay or go home. But the thing is, you don't really go home. They force the eliminated player to hang up their jersey on the rack. It's like every other, like something like a Hell's Kitchen or something like that.
Right.
And then, but they just stay in the house, bro. So they literally just sitting there as they're going through the competition. So this is pretty much. I'm thinking this took place within a week. And they just kind of knocked this out in a week.
Right.
And but it's it's cool. I think guilty because in the second episode, man, they pretty much it was like a round robin. This was the competition was actually pretty good, but you could nerf your opponent. You had one nerf basically. You could make them choose the character you want them to play with, and this was actually kind of interesting. Guilty ended up winning. Because she nerfed, Commander Jesse instead of JB because everybody was going after JB. So she ended up having the most because she's like the second or third best player there easily. Sherry goes into elimination against my man JB. Closer than I thought. It was still 5-1, but it was closer than I thought it was going to be. So, like I said, this show is it's a nice watch. I said if you into Street Fighter, if you into like the whole FGC thing, I say give it a watch. It's not like the greatest thing ever. It's not like you're going to see Infinity Wars, nothing like that. It's not that. I would say not. It's not that exciting. But if you like competition, I literally just stay for like the first to five at the end. I just want to see who go home. But I don't like the fact that they're making people stay inside the house once they're eliminated. It kind of like defeats the purpose because you have like this dead weight sitting in the background doing absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like my take on the whole show.
Yeah.
I will continue to watch it, but I just hopefully they can look
When
at this first season
when does it come on? Because I
every
didn't.
Friday
Every
at
Friday.
11 p.m. Eastern time or 8 p.m. Pacific time. It's on Twitch. Like on Twitch, they'll show it for like a whole day. So if you follow E League on Twitch, then you can follow it for a whole day.
Yeah, I'm
But
gonna
yeah,
have to do
that's
that because since I work overnights now, I don't even get this. You know what I'm saying? I even be getting to see the shit,
yeah.
but I follow them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like I said, it's definitely it's cool. It's cool. Hold on,
Yeah,
one second.
I said I saw the I did see the LTG versus Rap TV and I think Rob won up what 4 games straight if I'm not mistaken
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah, then
then
LTG
he
won.
brought
It,
in
it was pretty much the same thing with Sherry versus JB. It's just literally the same. Sherry's actually really good though. I
she's
was like,
really good,
damn,
bro. Yeah,
she really good, bro. I was actually impressed, man. She
yeah,
was, because that's the Rashid they're playing with is pre season three
right,
three point
right.
five, I believe. So he was the deemed the strongest character. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like I said, I'm definitely feeling the show
I feel like
to a
I feel
certain
like
extent.
I feel like I don't see LTG winning nothing against no the big players,
Nah,
yo. So
man,
I don't
he's
I like so it's like he's an online troll, my dude, and it's like he's cool in the game or whatever, but he ain't gonna beat nobody relevant dogs. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's like I didn't expect him to win anything, you know. So it's like I was surprised when he was the first eliminated, bro. It was just like, all right,
Yeah.
cool. LTG came, he went, you know. Well, he didn't win. He stood in the house getting to watch everybody else
Yeah, I mean,
try
and
to
so
prepare.
that sucks, bro. I'm like, why? Like, you just sitting there in the house doing nothing.
Yeah,
It's that's
yeah.
kind of lame to me. I think it's better if they was able just to go home. And that, but like I said, it is what it is, man. So,
I sent his ass
I
home
think
so he can answer. He can watch it on Rap TV. Haha. Jokes.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, so
Uh-huh.
yeah, like I said, definitely check it out if you're in the Street Fighter. Guilty over there, manipulating people and stuff, man. She definitely trying to play the game.
Word.
But yeah, so I think the three strongest players is JB, Commander, JC, and Guilty. I think those are the three strongest players by far that's left. But we have to
Right.
wait and see what's going on with that. But let's move on for Dragon Ball Fighters. So last week was a huge week for them. I actually made a video on this. So if you didn't check it out, you can check it out after this. I definitely want to talk to Dre about this. So they will be, the two characters are going to be Murray Samasu and my man Vegito Blue. But more interesting is
Wait, what?
Pat.
You
Huh?
said it's a Macho and Vegeta Blue?
Yeah, Murray Samasu and
Oh,
Vegito
merge
Blue.
Samacho. Okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I thought you
Mercy.
said
Not
you
just
said
regular
Vegeta Blue
Samasu.
and Samacho like merge.
No,
I'm
no,
like,
no, no, no. The regular Tommaso is trash. He's just immortal, you
oh,
know. But
oh
nah,
damn.
but the more important thing is the patch, man. I think the patch is something that this game is definitely it needs some tweaking on some things, and they're gonna tweak some characters. I think they had about like 13 or 14 characters they put on the actual picture, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to give a look at anybody. So Dre, I definitely want to get your thoughts on what you think. Like, what are your issues with Dragon Ball Fighters right now? Because I know, this is not your type of game, So if there was anything you would want them to patch or fix, what would it be? There's like just a couple of things.
Um,
What up, team
like
man?
my main issue was the fact that like just sit. I understand the game is supposed to be fast paced, and it's just like a lot of times I never understood when like it's hard for me to get when it's like your turn to go. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of time I see a certain move that I think should be unsafe or it look like it's unsafe, and you try to hit a button and it's like, nope, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just freaking beat you out of it, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't know all the characters enough weakness and strength to know if I want any
No, this like gameplay mechanics.
but
Like,
game.
what would be something that you would want to change?
Um, just the main thing I just what we were talking about was the whole burst thing. You know what I'm saying? The way the burst it works and all that shit was like you do all this crazy combo and they do like their health is just healing up while they're getting hit, and it's just like yeah, you kind of got to do it all over again. But I to be honest, I don't play the game enough to get in there and say yo, there's certain things that annoy me that I can't really just playing the game. I'm like, God damn, bro, like this shit is so crazy. Cause you really gotta be on point with everything too. It's like you
It
gotta watch
really
when
do.
they vanish
It's
and all that
definitely
shit.
yeah.
And like reacting, just the reaction shit, like them overheads and all that shit. Yeah, it's crazy to me. Like the game, sometimes the game is fun because for some reason I'd be finding myself wanting to play it. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? But when I when I started playing it, I just be getting pissed off and shit. And it's like, what is it, man? I don't know. I don't really know exactly. Like I can't really say exactly what I want him to change right now. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
I guess once I'm playing again, I'll be like, okay, that I would like them to change. But for now, I do like the character. I'm enjoying the characters. You know what I'm saying? Which I guess this is, I guess is why I like playing it. Just the characters. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I didn't even see the patch notes. So I don't know what how much is gonna be changed, or did they even release the notes, or they said, or they
No, they just said that a patch is coming.
it's coming right, but they
It's
didn't get no
definitely gonna
details
come.
or what. Yeah, I don't know. I would have to wait and see, like to see. Okay, maybe that's right. Don't touch 16, man. That's all I want to say, bro.
Oh, he's definitely getting touched, bro. I mean,
Shut up, don't touch
yeah,
16.
he definitely gonna get touched.
Y'all need to touch Vegeta, like pause, get that nigga all the way out the game. That assist, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
he's definitely gonna get. He's definitely on that list too.
Yeah.
Like I said, I
Uh,
think for me, what I said in my video is like, I just don't want them to overdo it.
they shouldn't.
Because that's the Street Fighter Five way. I'm like, if you
Yeah.
don't go the Street Fighter Five way, bro. I think you will be fine. I think Injustice is a great example of how to do it. Like see the problem with the character that you feel
Right.
like something's wrong, like something's like I won't even say like broken, but kind of like overpowered, and just tone that down. But don't just wipe the character out, bro, because
Yeah, I definitely don't want to.
that's
Yeah,
that's just not a
that's
smart
stupid.
way of
They
doing
do
it.
that. Yeah.
Because what you're gonna do is, you're gonna buff. People want to buff the weak characters, and then destroy the high characters, and then they want everybody to be in the middle. Then that's not fun. You know what I'm saying? I think I said somebody said like for Gohan, because Gohan is kind of crazy. They need to do some of his lightning kicks. I think that's the main issue because he could just lock you down with that string, and once he like
Oh
level up
yeah,
with the
that bullshit string. That's ridiculous.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
That's one thing, bro. That corner ridiculous lockdown that niggas can just do, bro. They need to do something
yeah,
about that, man. Cause that shit can get out of hand.
yeah, it definitely can. So like I'm saying, that they could do something like that, but don't take away, don't just destroy him, man, because then nobody's gonna play Gohan no more, and then they gonna go, they're gonna go next to the next character that's not deemed the best in the game. So I hope they just do it something like that. Just kind of tweak the 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 high characters and definitely buff the low characters like Beerus. Beerus definitely needs a buff like so bad because his orbs are so fucking garbage. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I throw an orb out and I block, and say if you throw a punch out after I throw an orb and I block, they go away. I think that's dumb. And that literally makes no sense to
Oh,
me.
for Beerus,
That's literally one of the dumbest things. Like, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, nobody uses the orbs with him, bro. Like, because they're useless. They're pretty much useless to a
man.
certain extent. And you look at somebody like Broly. How you gonna have big ass Broly in this game, bro? And he can only do damage in the corner. That doesn't make any sense,
That's kind
bro.
of ridiculous. That's kind of crazy.
Like his mid screen damage is so garbage. Is pretty bad. So from like the character standpoint, I hope they do it like that. Now, like from a gameplay standpoint, overheads need to be negative on block, bro. And
That's a fact.
I really get irritated because they're zero on block. So yeah, you could get a punish, but at the same time, the other player could get out. He could still hit a jab and still get it confirmed after a block overhead, which makes no sense at all to me.
That's crazy, man.
And that was another thing that kind of bothered me too about this game. It's like, damn, man, they really don't care about defense in this game. Like it's pure offense. This
It's
game is
pure
like purely
offense, bro.
offensive game. You
That's why
know,
you only get meter for going forward and doing stuff, bro. Like you get
yeah,
going backwards, you get meter just for walking forward, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
yeah.
crazy.
That's what I'm saying. So I definitely I don't really understand that. Another thing is Vanish being plus on block makes no sense to me. Because I'm like, damn. When I said in my videos, like I could do, say if I have Gohan, I could do the combo string, call an assist, do the combo string, call an assist, and if I still haven't opened you up, I can do the combo string, vanish, and still play. You still can't press a button, bro. Like that should be negative on block. You can't just be, because a lot of people throw out vanish because they know it's plus, bro. Like and a lot of people don't, especially like in the lower ranks, they don't really understand you can't press a button right there. Yeah, you can
Right.
reflect, but a lot of people are kind of scared to use reflect too because I could bait you into using reflect, and I could just wait for you to throw out the reflect and then punish you after it.
Man.
You know,
God damn.
so it's a lot of stuff like that. I feel that needs to be tweaked. I also said like somewhat with the dash, they kind of have to increase the startup time just a little bit, just because of the lag, bro. When
Yeah.
this game lags, you can't react to nothing, man. Like anything over like 2 frames is horrible. And that's dead ass serious, bro. Like, you can't react to nothing over 2 frames in this game. And it's kind of like, damn, dude, like, you know, people just get away with bullshit when it's like 3 to 4 games. Like, I'm dead serious, bro. And it pisses me off, man, because it happens out of nowhere. Like, it lag spikes literally out of nowhere. It could be fine the whole time, and then boom, that shit shoots to like 3 to 4, 4 to 7, and then it is all downhill after that. You feel me? So
that's crazy.
Maybe they could do something like that, man. But it's just a lot of stuff that they could tweak per se. And I feel like because I just don't want them to blow up the whole game. Don't do that, because I think for the most part the game is good. Like I said, just tweak a few things, and the game could be so much better. It'll eliminate the scrubbiness. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you want to do. You want to separate the skill in fighting games, man. And if they could do some of those things that I mentioned, a couple of more things, then I feel like it will increase, the skill gap. And then the bad players can stick with the bad players, the average players can stick with the average players, and the good players can stick with the good players. And we just kind of keep it like that. But I'm actually excited about this, man. I'm glad they didn't have a knee-jerk reaction, right when the game came out, because I mean it's still Vegeta, Cell, Gohan for the most part. But yeah, I mean, when you look online, it's a lot of more variety when it comes to teams. But like tournament-wise, that's pretty much who everybody using, man. Bardock too, which I believe is a top 5 character.
Bardock is dope, man.
He's so fucking dope. He's so annoying to fight though. Like, he's very annoying to fight, bro. Like, he really irritates me. He's like almost Kid Buu irritation level, which is I didn't think nobody could reach that. I think Kid Buu is the most annoying character to fight in the game.
Yeah,
easily. A Bardock, man, it's just god, man. So it's definitely a good look for them that they're doing this, and they didn't, like I said, didn't just rush it out. They kind of let the game play out, something what Injustice did, and they're going to tweak what they've been seeing. And hopefully that opens up the game more. We get more variety in characters, more variety in everything, man. So hopefully, it does the game good. And like I said, they just don't go overboard with it. I really hope they don't do it, man. But let's get into this next thing I want to talk about. Before we get into the last topic, which is going to be a good one, the Sum of the Power, an invitational only Dragon Ball FighterZ tournament happening between June 8th through the 10th, I believe. And pretty much how this is, they already have, I think they invited, was it 8 people, I believe? Let me see. 1 second. They invited 8 people already. Where is that at? Give me 1 second. 1 second. I had it. And it's gone. Where's it at? Yeah, I lost it. I lost the picture.
Okay, next topic.
No. We got it. Hold on. I just had it. Where the hell did it go? I just lost the damn picture. What the hell? Well, anyway, it was players like Sonic Fox, Leffen, Chris G. Who else was it? Hook Gang. No, not Hook Gang God, but fuck. Hold on. Oh, I got it right here. My bad. So it's Goichi, Sonic Fox, Dagra, Chris G, Kazunaku, Leffen, Nakiel, Apology Man, Hook Gang God, and Renault. So how this work is, like I said, it's invitational only. And you have to qualify for this. You have to be top 32 in these tournaments with Winter Brawl, Final Round. It had to be top 16 in NorCal Regionals, Anime Ascension, the Brutal Challenge, Michigan Masters, or Super TSB. Now, how they're going to do it is, so they invite the 8, and 5 remaining spots are available. So you can go to smash.gg, which is like the fight game tournament website, man. That's how you sign up for tournaments, and that's how you do everything. Follow tournaments over there, and you can vote for people that place top 32 or top 16 in those tournaments I just mentioned. You can actually vote them in, which I think is kind of cool, man. So based on popularity, it's all a popularity contest because they're gonna have voting by rounds. So they're gonna have certain players in this bracket. Whoever get out of that, boom. And they're gonna keep doing it until they have the 5 players. And like I said, it's and they have one more qualifier at Combo Breaker. So whoever wins whoever wins Combo Breaker for Dragon Ball Fighters. So say if somebody is already in it and they want like Sonic Fox or Goichi is gonna win. So right. whoever is like not qualified yet, and it goes down the line. So Sonic Fox is there, first place, Goichi second place, boom, boom, boom. Whoever didn't qualify in the top 8, that's like, behind those guys will get the spot. And then after that, like I said, the 5 players will be voted in by their fans, over a series of weeks or whatever. And you go to smash.gg, you link your Twitter to it so they know if you voted for them or not. I think that's actually, like I said, I think this tournament, and it's for 10 racks, $10,000, man, $10,000 on the line. And they just want all the best players there. So Dre, what's your thoughts on this, man? Do you like the idea of this? And because Dragon Ball Fighters is getting bigger and bigger now as the year progresses.
Damn, bro. I mean, it's cool. Like, who are the players that can get voted at? And he said, there's a list of people, right?
Yeah, well, like I said, you have to the thing is to get voted in, you have to qualify for. You have to be top 32 at Winter Brawl or final round. You have to be top 16 at NorCal Regionals, Anime Ascension, the Brutal Challenge, Michigan Masters, or Super TSB. Those are all tournaments that happen like in the first 2 months of the game. So if you qualify for any of those, then you can be voted in. Saying by certain, by your fans or your Twitter followers or whatever. So if you have a large following, then you have a good chance of going in. Like, Beyond Toxin is a really good player. Yohozi, she's very popular. So I'll be surprised if she don't make it in because she's like one of the best players in the Dragon Ball community. And, she's a straight monster. She's the one who put Gotenks on the map before everybody else started to use Gotenks. You know what I'm saying? Even before Sonic Fox. So yeah, I'd be super surprised if she doesn't make it in.
Yeah,
like I said,
it's a cool thing, man. To get like the fans involved and all that. You know what I'm saying? By their favorite player. I don't really have much to say to it, man. It's cool.
Yeah, like I said, I definitely like how they use Wednesday night fights in NOBC to have a qualifier. Hook and God got second place over with Sonic Fox. Of course, Sonic Fox was already in. So Hook and God, who was a beast Piccolo player, man. He's the one who put Piccolo on the map. He was like first.
I think I saw that dude. Yeah, Piccolo.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And Reno too from the Wednesday night fights. He's a monster too, man. In the last qualifier is that combo breaker. And, these type of things like art is good, man, because it's all gonna be focused on Dragon Ball, and it won't be like the brackets won't be like huge or nothing, and it's definitely gonna be dope to see. I actually can't wait for this, man. So Sum of the Power, June 8th through the 10th, man. If you want to go vote for somebody you feel that should be in there, go to smash.gg and go ahead and link your Twitter, man, and ask you who you want to vote for, and then you'll go from there. And then I'm pretty sure they give like the cutoff date because the voting started today. I don't know when the cutoff date is. You might have to vote for Chuck. I don't, man. I think I'm gonna go Beyond Toxin, man. He's been putting a lot of work, dude. And he, like I said, he is a Injustice player. He's been putting in a lot of work in the team. I definitely respect that. So I'm probably going to end up voting for him. I don't know yet, though. We'll see. We'll definitely see, man. Let's get to this.
It is pretty cool to see all of these NRS characters having something to play in the meantime. While
the next game come out, they ain't gotta wait no more.
They never usually have that. I'm just saying, it's a fact. They just have to play that game until it completely dies out. Now they get a couple games in between.
It's funny. I be seeing people saying like, they still be trying to talk about like Injustice, bro. I'm like, bro, nobody care about that game.
Nobody cares, bro.
I'm just being dead ass.
It was fun while it lasted, bro. But you know what I'm saying?
It was definitely cool while it lasted. So let's get into this last topic, though, and I definitely want to get you guys comments in the comment section, man. Do pros know it all? I'm gonna fix that's a typo. Does pros know it all? I was typing pretty fast this morning, but do pros know it all? So this is what I was talking about earlier in the show. Now, a lot of people like CM, infiltration, dogging Falke, dogging her. You know what I'm saying?
Best for
Dogging
arcade,
her.
bro. Who is
Best for arcade just slaughtered her.
He's a
even a
dude.
pro.
He's not even like
He's
that. You
not
know
even
what I'm
a
saying?
pro. But he's not. Look, I'll say this: not only pros, but just like highly talented people in the FGC.
Yeah.
And
because
that's their
even best for even if the character is like bad, like he would at least found, you know what I'm saying, something and good in it. And he just giving Falke her a chance. I ain't seen it that he's still streaming her and shit, but
yeah,
even he is like, yo, damn, she's the worst DLC character. She's the worst character in the game, bro.
Yeah, so it's like, that's all well and fine, bro. That's all well and fine. I have no problem with that at all. Those are those guys' opinion. But what what irritates me the most is like when you go on Twitter and somebody like that posts something, go read the comments under that, bro.
Yeah, bro. I usually
go read the comments, bro. And I was just sitting back like, y'all some following ass.
I just know it's a bunch of freaking stands in them comment section.
There's so many stands, fam.
Stands, bro. They just
why is it like this, bro? I've seen the guy say, "Oh yeah, I played with her for 15 minutes. She's the worst in the game." I'm like, what?
Minutes, bro. That's
what?
Insane.
What?
You should have blocked his ass, bro.
I'm like, fam, dude. That type of shit is lame as fuck. I know you. It's okay to like, want to follow somebody or you respect their game, but some of these dudes literally idolize and like hang on every word what these people are saying, bro. And yeah, they pros. They don't know everything, bro. I'm gonna give you guys a couple of examples, right? So when Abigail came out, right, not too long after, I say maybe like 2 or 3 days, Daigo, the beast, legend. The man said, he's fun. I don't think he's that good though. And it hasn't been a week yet, bro. It has not been a week yet. And I'm just like, I'm like, look, bro. Hey, Daigo, cool. That's your opinion. I can't roll with that because I'm like, how do you know? I mean, there's no in 3 to 4 days. Like, are you like people saying Abigail is bad? What ended up happening later that year, bro? Before any patch or anything, Cool Kid, Storm Kubo, Punko. I follow Dead Ace on YouTube. That dude is a monster, man.
Yeah,
those guys put in mad work, man. And my man even won a damn tournament with Abigail before the season 3 when he just got stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like before that, So let's go to another one. Manat. Manat is probably the best. Oh yeah, Manat is cool. Yeah, I don't think she's that strong, though. What had to happen, bro? Goichi had to put the character on the map for anybody to even, because like I said, Manat was so hard to use. I think a lot of people just stopped trying to use her, bro. Like she was so different from the norm in this game that everybody stopped using her. And then when everybody started seeing these combos and shit, like, damn, she could do that. She could do that. Maybe she's not so bad, Yeah, of course she had a weakness, without the ball, but all characters have weaknesses, bro. There's no perfect character besides Cammy. You know what I'm saying? Like there's nobody else in Street Fighter 5 is perfect but Cammy. So and then I'm gonna take it even further to Dragon Ball Fighters, man. The whole Vegeta thing. Oh, Vegeta's only good because of the assists. Everybody hopped on that. Sonic Fox was adamant. Vegeta sucks. Vegeta sucks. Vegeta sucks until Goichi humbled that man. And then what do you say? Oh, Vegeta's not that bad. But before, and this is it's not even about Sonic Fox. This is stands, bro. Oh yeah, man, Vegeta, he ain't nothing, bro. And I'm like, Vegeta was good in the fucking better, bro. He was good in the better.
To be fair in that Vegeta part, people were saying that because they only kept saying the freaking assist. And even I said, yo, I'm not saying I never said Vegeta was bad. I just said, yo, people are not using Vegeta because like because it's a good character. And I didn't say he wasn't good. They just use him because of the assist. You know what I'm saying? That was my point. Like he might have been a dope character, but all you see was a freaking assist, bro.
Yeah, no,
That's
but
the
but but,
majority
no,
you saw.
but that's my point though. Vegeta was never a bad character.
Yeah, he was never a bad character.
I was using Vegeta in the beta. You know, I didn't even know about fucking assist combo. I ain't know nothing. To me, he was a dope character in the beta. So I'm like, I don't think he's that bad, bro. I'm like, he can't be. They were saying he's like one of the worst in the game. I'm like, what? That literally made no sense to
Yeah,
me, dude.
I don't know.
And then what did it take? It had to take Sonic Fox getting humbled for the majority because everybody follows him, and whatever he says is gold. I don't believe in that, bro. I don't care how good you are. You know, that's your opinion, and that's cool. You know, a lot of people thought Goatings was terrible. Now everybody's starting to use Goatings. You feel me? So the point I'm trying to make is like it's okay to have your own opinion, man. Like you don't have to like nut hug these pros or these personalities on every word they say. Like, man, shit, infiltration said it, man. It must be right. Or
Must be true.
fucking yeah. I mean, if, you know, I'm like Sajam said this, then it must be true. I'm like, that's his opinion. It's different. It's the difference between facts and opinions. You know what I'm saying? Like we could all come to the terms that Falk has a lot of faults. That alliteration
Right.
right there. You know, but to say, you know, she's like this, you can't win with her. That's stupid. You know, and a lot of people just jumping on the fucking bandwagon, man. And I'm like, dude, like, come on, Dre, what's your thoughts on this, bro? Let me know.
Yeah. You pretty much said it all, man. But I definitely agree. Yeah, you can't really like just go with everything, man, because no matter how much hate a certain character get, man, like you might fall in love with that character, even if you think the character is not the greatest, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? T Bang Fu, bro. You know what I'm saying? He and the world know that, you know what I'm saying? Alex is trash, but he sticks with him. And he gets the W, you know what I'm saying? He gets frustrated, you know what I'm saying? And he like God, but you know what I'm saying? He sticks with the character, even though the character is universally known as a low tier character. Um, but yeah, you can't really like go like, yo, as soon as you see the character first day out, yeah, the character is trash.
Like people were saying that, bro.
And you use the
Like,
character 15 minutes and came to the
bro, I
conclusion that
almost
she's the
lost
worst
it,
in the
man.
game, bro.
My man said
How
15
how you
minutes,
how you
and I'm
do
like,
it?
and I'm done. I'm
How you
like, that
do
doesn't even make any fucking sense, man.
like how do you do that? But like that shit don't make no sense to me. But yeah, the pro definitely for they I would say they know they can tell I guess they can see certain potential in certain characters, and it's not like I don't think they're saying I don't think they mean it made the character can't win a tournament because even Cool Kid, yeah, he won
He has won
he
something else over the weekend,
he won
bro.
a
How
tournament
can they
and he
not
won.
for me?
Yeah, but I mean that's the thing. Like those characters, they win tournaments, but they're not winning a lot of tournaments. As strong as Abigail was, he wasn't winning a lot of tournaments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
because it's all based on the player, of course.
yeah, it is
He
based on
was
the
in it for
player. So
business.
it's like, but I feel like they, in terms of when they say these characters have no potential, because even Cien, she's like, yo, he said she had no tournament potential. I guess you know what I'm saying. He was saying is when he was naming the list of up cons for the character. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Mhm.
they definitely know everything, but I think they know the most because they know the frame data, they know the they know the freaking I guess the mechanics of the character or whatever. Because
Yeah.
they don't. It's not like me and you. We just going straight in the freaking battle lounge and try to figure shit out, bro. They be in training mode for hours, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I respect that, but like I
Yeah.
said, it's not really about what they're saying. It's not them. I'm just talking about
Oh,
everybody else.
well, yeah,
Now,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's not because
The
that's I'm like I said, that's their opinion. I'm not. I would never knock somebody for their opinion, but what I'm saying is like it's so many
no,
like other people just laugh. I
the
mean, they
the
literally
stand this
regurgitate the same shit.
yeah the
Like
stands definitely like you know what I'm saying. I don't listen to them dudes, but because like you know once you see some crazy like that a controversial opinion, you're gonna go in the comment section and you're gonna see a whole bunch of yes men in there like yeah you're right. Even though they don't play the character, they probably never ever use the character. You know what I'm saying? But because this person said it as you said, yeah, it's right. You're right. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's kind of it's unfortunate, but because people can't really form their own opinion on certain things, they just gotta get approval from what another man said. What another man said is like, hey man, I don't understand it, bro, but
Yeah.
I don't really read listen to them dudes much, man.
No, I mean, like me
Because like
either.
if
But I'm just about. That's what I'm saying because I'm like everybody was just like dogging Falk. Like I said, she deserves
she,
it. She definitely deserves it. But you can't tell me you figured that out in 15 minutes, bro.
no
That that type of shit
that
makes
comment
no sense
that
to me,
50 minute
bro.
comment was
That's probably the
unbelievable,
dumbest
but
comment I've ever seen. Or they would say, or they would say, "Oh yeah, man, I feel the same way, bro." But because I'm like, it was actually some people was like, you know what? I'm gonna figure it out, man. I'm gonna
yeah,
figure it out. I'm gonna
right.
put in the time. I'm gonna put in not just a day's worth or a couple of days. I'm gonna give it some time, and that's kind of like my whole thing. Like I said, what we talked about earlier, it's just kind of like a first impressions, man. Um, you kind of have to give characters time to evolve, uh, and to see what they could do. She has major issues, but you have to work around. Rel said this to me long time ago. We used to play KI. He said, "Look, man," he said, he want to tell me, he's like, every character is not going to be like great. He said, "It's going to have to work around their faults. That's just what it is.
That's
their
how you,
faults, their
that's
faults.
true.
It's kind of
False,
crazy."
false.
Yeah.
Hey man,
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to my man Rel for telling me that. But like I said, overall, man, this have your own opinion about things, dude. That's my whole thing because it's too much nut hugging, bro. Like that shit is kind of lame in my opinion, man. And it's not just about characters; it's about games. It's about everything. Like everybody just hops on trains, bro, and they didn't even play the first. People call Marvel trash and never played it. I'm like, that's stupid as
man,
fuck, bro.
yeah, yeah.
Why you never played the game, but you calling it trash? Oh well, it looked terrible.
Yeah.
What? Dragon Ball FighterZ is an easy game. Did you play it? Nah, but I seen it on. I'm
Nah,
like, I'm
but
done with you, bro.
it's all auto
Like,
mode, bro.
you know what I'm saying? They just come out with this dumb shit, bro. Like, hey, man, Dragon Ball FighterZ got all the
Oh
combos. You
shit.
can't do this. You can't. Have you played the game yet? No. Oh, okay. I seen I seen it on Twitch, man.
I'ma just
Yeah,
watch this. I'ma just watch this whole gameplay and rated 8.5, bro.
it,
You know what
it
I'm saying?
look easy. You feel me?
It look
Like, yeah,
easy,
it's
bro.
it's simple, bro. It's too simple. I don't want to waste my time. It looked like Ninja Storm. I'm like, bro, I didn't see it
Oh
all,
my
fam.
god, what
I didn't
Ninja
see it
Storm?
all, bro. I didn't
What?
see it all, bro.
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
you comparing fighters to Ninja Storm? Are you fucking crazy? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, but
Ninja
anyway, man, we
Storm,
about to
bro.
definitely get up out of here, bro. Yeah, just want to get that out, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And yeah, Dre, any shots before we get out of here, man?
Man, shout out to the chat, man. Everybody, man, coming through as always. Hit that like one, subscribe to you. Well, y'all already subscribed to me, so you already know, man. I appreciate it. Uh, follow your boy on Twitter, you know. Hey T, man, I kind of want to see your fault, bro. I've been watching your streams lately because I see your profanities in the title though. What the fault? You know what I'm saying? I saw you. That's you, you're not RPG, bro. But I want to see your fault, man. You should probably stick to Zeku though, because he's probably better than her. So I don't know why you even go to fault. But you're a low tier god, so I feel you. Um, but hit me up, bro. We can play some. I'm on God of War right now, trying to get this platinum. But if you want to get some games in, bro, let me know. And yeah, man, thanks again for everybody coming through. And we gonna holler at y'all, man.
Yeah, man. Like I said, thank everybody coming through. My man Persona, Demi, Achilles, EJ, Titanfall. Who else came in? Oh, my man Team Mang, of course. Anybody else, man, that's gonna watch this now or later, please share, subscribe, and hit that bell, man. You know what I'm saying? Plus I'm back. We about to go in strong. Follow me on Twitter, Upcheck Gaming,
We
of
almost
course.
we almost at half a century, man.
We almost at half a century, man. So yeah, make sure you follow us on Twitter. Everything is in the description. And yeah, man, we will be back next week, Tuesday, God willing.
God willing.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely keep in
Or
touch
should
on
I
the
say, God of War willing? You know what I'm saying?
my man fanboy over here right now, man. my man,
God of
my
War,
man
man.
fanboy. We out of here, man. Y'all take care.
God of War is that goat, man.
Yes,
Yeah. All
sir.
right. Yeah, but we out it, man.